This is Chatty Charles. Season 3, Chatty Charles. Today is April 6th, and do I have a show for you today? We're going to be springing into action. Talking about relationships, how we're feeling, those who are vaccinated and those aren't. Whatever pops into mind. Get ready for Chatty Charles, y'all. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Chatty Charles. Welcome to the show. Yes, it is good. Here we are, guys. We are here doing episode 3, season 3. And let me tell you guys, it has, yes, most definitely it has been a very, 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 very interesting year so far, as you guys know. I can say now that I am fully second dose for the Moderna vaccine for COVID-19, so I'm feeling good about that. That is always good news, 100%. So definitely very happy now that I'm able to travel and go see my loved ones, my family and friends that I haven't seen in a while. I will be taking a trip, actually going to see my college buddies in Pennsylvania. We're going to convene there, but that's going to be after I take a trip to go see my parents and my niece. It's been about almost 3 years, having COVID in there. Obviously, we couldn't travel, wasn't able to see them, but they are fully vaccinated. Everyone in my family, thank God, is fully vaccinated. I'm very happy for that. Yes. After the vaccines, because guys, I've said many times, vaccines work. Science is science. There are people still out here speculating about the vaccine. Some people who are unsure, they don't want to get it. But the one thing that I can say, and that I'm very, very happy, is that my community, and that is as far as Black people, are less hesitant now to get the vaccine, which is very good, because at first, very hesitant community, as we know from history and time has told us, that African Americans have been used as test dummies when it comes to vaccines. You can look back to the Tuskegee Institute, we can look back at all the testing. But we're not going to do a history lesson. No, this is not Black History Month, even though Black History is every day. But get the vaccine. The only thing I could say is the first shot, my arm hurt probably maybe that evening going to bed after getting the vaccine 10:30 that morning. That was the extent of the pain. And that was it. I didn't get sick or anything. And then that was back March 3rd. I got the first one. And then I got my second dose a couple days ago on April 1st. And Yeah, I didn't even get the arm pain. I did get it in the opposite arm. The first time was the right arm, the second time was the left arm. But I didn't feel any pain, not even the arm pain, no side effects. I didn't get sick. You know, they told us that we should definitely 100%. They were like, make sure you hydrate. You know, stay hydrated, take Tylenol, and obviously you don't want to take anything like Sudafed or ibuprofen because that makes you sick. I recall that's what probably made me sick in November 2019 when I probably had COVID and we didn't know it was COVID, but I know how I felt. My body said it was COVID. So we are glad that we have the vaccines going out. Joe Biden has accomplished 100 million vaccines in less than 100 days. They're saying in California, everyone will be able to be vaccinated. I believe there'll be vaccines available for everyone by the end of May. We are moving up into the tier where I believe starting April 15th in California, you can get vaccinated at the age of 16 and up. So we are moving forward, getting these kids back into school. We are trying to get somewhere back to what once was a normal world. So that's good. We are definitely seeing more openings of outdoor dining, and indoor dining has been brought back in certain capacities. We are about to move. I think we actually just moved to the 50% tier here in Los Angeles, California. But I have been speaking to friends around the country telling me that, you know, for example, in Pennsylvania and the Philadelphia area and in Virginia and Tyson's Corner area that they're open up 50%. In Maryland, they're open up 50%. So people are coming out, but they're still being cautious and making sure that, you know, just because you have your vaccine shots does not mean that you don't need to stay protecting yourself as well as protecting others, keeping the mask on like I am doing, setting an example. I did post, if you guys did go to my social media and you hit up my Twitter, which is Chatty Charles, or if you guys were on my Instagram at The Real Charles Anthony, yeah, you can follow my little story, check out my IGTV. I do have some fun stuff on there and a little information, my vaccine and my pictures of me getting vaccinated. Literally, the second time I went in to get my vaccine, it was so quick. Like, I literally walked in. There was no line, like the first time, waiting outside for like half an hour. And I said, hey, my appointment's for 1:30. And I was early, because I wanted to get there early just in case there was a line. So I arrived probably like 1:10. He goes, hey, I can get you in at 1:15. I said, cool. Back at 1:15. And bam, there I was. Sitting down, getting my vaccine. And then after you get your second dose, just like after you get your first dose, they do want you to sit down 15 minutes, you know, to make sure you're okay and there's no side effects or reaction to getting that dose. So I'm fine, but remember, you are considered fully vaccinated 14 days after receiving your second dose. So this is in the lick of time because I plan on traveling to go see my family. I'm so excited. It's been way too long. It's way too long to see my friends. It's going to be the first time all of us have been together probably since, I believe, one of our roommates' wedding. It was 15 years ago probably, because that was their anniversary this year. Yeah, so about 15 years. So I know my second eldest sister, C-Love, she literally, I think, already jumped on the plane. I saw her get her second dose, and I swear I just saw on Facebook, social media, she traveled somewhere down south, jumped on that plane. She was like, peace, I'm out. And I feel her on that note. I feel her on that note 100, right? Get that shot, get that out, get that car full, gas it up, get on the planes, get out there, but make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay safe because there is another variant out there. There's multiple variants out there, so we don't want it to get us. But the good thing is I know in California the numbers have significantly been going down as far as infection rates and testing being done about new cases. California, give yourself a hand because we know you've done such a good job getting this down. I'm very proud of Cali. And some other places that are abiding by protocols, but we know. Let's go to Florida. Y'all know, right? Right? I didn't even have to say much, y'all. Y'all just heard laughing about Florida. Yeah, we'll laugh about Florida. That probably is going to be the home of coronavirus for life. So, good luck to you, Florida. I don't know if I plan on visiting Florida anytime soon. You know, it was in the cards at one point until it just got ridiculous around spring break and just nobody's trying to get hit with pellets and rubber bullets and tear gas a bunch of wild kids doing their spring break. I get it. You want to get out. It's part of your right, your college right. Just be safe, y'all. Come on. Come on. Y'all feeling that spring fever yet? I started my spring cleaning at my house. You know, it ain't spring unless your house is clean. And when I mean clean, I mean that just smells like bleach. I love the smell of clean house, and that's the smell of bleach. Don't worry, y'all. This is no advertisement. You got one of those coming up in the next 20 minutes. But yeah, so I'm doing some new stuff here on the podcast. I'm glad you guys are here joining me. Don't forget to share my show. Make sure you follow, like, and comment. And again, you guys can reach me anytime. My Twitter feed is Chatty Charles. You catch me on Instagram at The Real Charles Anthony. And Facebook, it's Charles Anthony. Charles Anthony all the time. So I hope you guys are getting geared up and ready for this spring. You know what, to be honest, due to COVID and stuff, I don't even know. I haven't been paying attention to what the spring fashion is. I mean, those of you that know me personally, you know, my fashion is my thing, and it's not about the trend or what's out and da-da-da. It's about how you put something together to make yourself feel good about yourself and how you look, showing your inside on the outside. And let me tell you, I know how to do that because I've been best dressed since first grade all the way to the end of college. So there's no argument there, hands down. Charles is on point when it comes to my style and my fashion. So we got some fashionistas out there. I get it. Hey, I'm a Mitchell kid. We all got style, I must say. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we do. So I hope y'all are loving everything. We're kicking into spring, and summer's going to be here soon. The weather has already been so beautiful. You know, we've already had highs 88 in LA, literally, about a couple days ago. Luckily, it's like about maybe like 77 today. It's nice and cool. But, you know, it's going anywhere from the 70s to getting up to the mid-80s. At nighttime, you know, you can get down to the cool 54 degrees. But it's beautiful. I'm not complaining. Definitely not complaining. I just hope that we still keep Mother Earth clean and respect Mother Earth, and she could do a lot better with us putting more of our carbon footprint on her. So she had time to thrive during this COVID. So carpool, people. Take public transportation. Walk. Take a lift. Take a Lime scooter. Take a bird. Climate change is real. I don't have to tell you. And the people that I do need to tell, I don't know. You could be listening to this podcast or not. I don't know how you take your stance on what I say. You probably don't like a lot of things I say, but hey, facts are facts. I'm going to give y'all some new stuff this season. I'm excited. I'm trying to get my boy here, Jay. Y'all know Jay. If he's from my season 1, episode 1, it was Girl Gotta Go. About the relationships. Got an update on that. It's been two seasons since then, and I got a great update for y'all, but I'm going to save that juice for you when I get Jay here, who's always supposed to be showing up. I'm like, yo, let's go to the gym. Dope. Down. That was like 3 hours ago. Then I text him, hey, what's your ETA? Still no response. Will I get a surprise studio guest? Will Jay show up today? I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to catch him next time around on the next podcast. But that's all good. Like I said, I'm doing some new stuff this season. I've got the hookup. I got some new music for y'all. I got some artists from all around the world. I got some dope tracks. I got some background music, new stuff for y'all to keep y'all in the mood, in the feeling, like I'm feeling. It's spring. Y'all know I get happy. Y'all tuned into my summer and my springtime podcast the past seasons. Y'all see I get hyped. I get hyped. Oh, I get hyped. Yeah, so loving it. I got my a royalty-free library now. Got some royalty music in here. So I'm gonna play some music for you. Got a new song. I said new. S3E3 Russin. Gas Money. That's Gas Money, y'all, by S3E3 Russin. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win in my I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't. It can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop. So I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot. In the yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting with the old well. Need 100 milli on the low scale. On my worst night, I'm the best. Wouldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700. Brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Got 5 on it.
All right, that was Gas Money by S3E3 Russin. Like I said, y'all, I'm gonna have some dope new music on here for y'all. This is going to be a great season. Yes, it is, because it's your one, your only. Seek to the H Charles Anthony. Seek to the H Charles Anthony. Hey! Welcome back to the show, y'all. Chatty Charles. Alright, y'all, this is called my relationship check-in. How is your relationship? How's it going? As y'all know, I share some personal, but not too personal, intimate information with y'all, because y'all don't need to be all up in my business, but that's what you gotta do when you're a podcast person, or you want to be up in that kind of life. So I'll give you all a little taste, not too much. So relationship check-ins. How are your relationships doing, guys? Have you survived COVID? Have you parted ways? Have you become a better family? Have you become a better you? These are questions I'm sure everybody wants to know about everyone. So I'll start with myself. Things are great. You know, it's been, I think we're at 10 months now. 10 months and COVID. Every day spent together has brought us closer. So those 10 months, it felt like 2 years already. But you know what? I'm happy. And I'm in love. And all that matters. And I'm currently blowing up. I don't know who's texting me. I'll have a surprise for y'all if something pops off that's supposed to pop off that I'm actually in the works for right now. I'll let y'all know. So, just to let y'all know, love has ups and downs. It's not perfect. We all know that. That's life. But the best thing is to be able to work things out with your partner. That's the main key. The main key to successful relationships. So basically, you just gotta keep keeping on. I think it's important to talk. You know, you do have moments where you guys might explode and say things you don't mean. Sometimes they can be influenced by alcohol. Sometimes they can just be influenced by someone not recognizing the feelings of someone else or missing a key moment. But shit happens, right? No one's perfect. That's the truth. We all know that. No one's perfect. And you can't try to make someone perfect. You can only see a person for who they are and love them for those things. You got to take those qualities you love about that person and make those way over some of the qualities that, you know, maybe not are that perfect with your partner. But we all have qualities that aren't perfect, and we all have imperfections. It's about tolerance. And you know, it doesn't have to always be, you know, like a battle. Like, you shouldn't feel like you're always battling or someone has to win. Like, I mean, you might have moments like that, but eventually, you know, you gotta see eye to eye and recognize that you both could be in error, could be both your faults, and take responsibility for your actions and learn how to forget. And for those, because I'm a romantic, definitely I would say, know how to make up with your partner. Not just in the bourgeois, but kind words, nice little cards, some flowers, never hurts. Nice dinner, nice words, a poem, something thoughtful. The little things count. You learn that with age over time. You definitely learn that. It's called a relationship. The first word in that is relate. You find ways to relate. You learn about your partner. You learn every day about your partner, the things that make you love that partner, the things that you treasure about your partner. Everyone has differences. I mean, hell, shit. My parents are married 50 plus years. Happily married. You don't think they've had some tiffs in their marriage? Hell, I know how my childhood was. I know things that my sisters and I did my parents weren't happy with, and sometimes your parents agree on things, and one agrees on one, and the other agrees on something else. So there are definitely moments your parents have sacrificed their marriages for you kids. So be grateful. Be grateful. And you will see you will see your parents within yourself as you get older. Hell, I do every day. Every day I see my father and me and my mother and me more and more. And I catch myself saying things, even in my relationship, as if I'm talking like my parents. Does it scare me? No. It's actually a good feeling. It lets me know that I'm wise and that I have great parents. And, you know, it's a great feeling to be told that I have such an awesome family. You know, I have really good friends that tell me that I have an awesome, amazing family, and they're so happy and grateful that, you know, they have association with my family, and that I came from a good home, and just all that my family does. And I love my family, and it was a good Easter. Let's let you know, Mom, Dad, and my sisters, my niece, my nephews, I love you guys very deeply. And there's another family I love very much that I want to actually dedicate this episode to them. Unfortunately, they lost their home in a fire a few days ago, overnight electrical fire. But thank God, Heavenly Father, they all made it out safely. You never know. You never know. Something like this can happen at any time, at any moment. So be grateful for the people that are in your lives and the ones that you love, and you never know. So I would like to dedicate this to the Fox family, Nick Fox and your family, the Chatty Charles audience, family, myself, our hearts. Take a moment of silence to give prayer to you and your family. I'd like to thank all my listeners for taking that moment with me. We hope you guys will be back in your home in no time. You know it takes time to rebuild, but once again, so happy you all are safe and sound. And I hope I get to see you when I take my little trip to Philadelphia. It'd be great to see you all. On that note, Philadelphia. I said it. That's right. The place of the Liberty Bell. Yeah, the bell don't sound nothing like that, but that's what I got for you right now. I didn't plug a sound effect for the Liberty Bell, but maybe next time. Oh, Lord, guys. I'm ready for the summer. Now, I can be honest. I have taken a little bit of a break from my gym routine, but I'm getting back. I have not lost my muscle. It's still all there, muscle memory. So I'm gonna look fly when it's that time. So watch out. Have you guys changed your diet? Have you guys been doing anything new? Are you back in the gyms? Gyms are opening back up, man. I went from traveling 17 miles to and from to go to 24-hour fitness months ago to go to the gym, meet up with Jay. And I mean, literally was going every day. Now the gyms are opening back up and there's one a mile down the street, which I still have not gone into, which I had my alarm clock set for 8:30 a.m. this morning, but I did not make it to the gym. That's all right, because guess what? I'm taking care of business. I'm doing a podcast. I have a surprise. Hopefully it's a surprise once I find out the final details, but NDA right now. If y'all don't know what that is, non-disclosure agreement. So can't tell you nothing now, but keep me in your thoughts, folks. Keep me in your thoughts. Dance. So guys, I've been to the movies, and let me tell you, it's nice to be back in a movie theater. It was really nice. I saw Freaky with my boy. You know, a lot of people used to say I look like the black Vince Vaughn, but from Swingers when I moved here in California. And it's funny. I was like, maybe because sometimes I talk fast and maybe sound like each other. And we did a side-by-side picture like years ago, and I could see it there. But I'm about 15 years younger, just so y'all know. I want to clarify that. About 15 years younger. But definitely, you guys go to the movies. It was nice. He went over to Universal Theaters AMC, kicked back in the recliners, watched Freaky. It's about him switching bodies with a high school teenager. It's a slasher film, but it's Vince Vaughn, so you know there's going to be comedy. And it was actually hilarious. Like, I was laughing my ass off and jumping out of my seat at the same time. But it was definitely good to be back in the theater, and I can't wait to go see the next movie. Next movie I'm probably going to watch is going to be here at home. I'm trying to get Bad Trip, but it doesn't want to play on any other network, and I'm not a Hulu man. I got other apps I use. But whatever, I'll figure that out. Back in the movies is good. I can't wait to go back to the bowling alley, so I'm going to try to make reservations for that while y'all sit back and let my sponsors do that thing. Commercial break time. Chatty Charles. too as well. Now, guys, there is some information that I just see that is posted here in reference to California being allowed to open their business to start operating at 100% occupancy starting June 15th. All tiers are removed. So that is something definitely very to be excited about. California, June 15th, no more tiers. Yeah, the mask mandates still will apply, guys. So make sure you guys know that all the mask mandates will still apply. The businesses can operate at 100% occupancy on the 15th of June this year. The tiers will be done. They will be abolished. Now, there will be exceptions still in California, guys, so don't get crazy. Like, we do have festivals that are coming up, and we know one of our largest festivals that we have every year is Coachella. So they are still prohibited in anything over 5,000. So any type of large gatherings of festivals, concerts and gatherings over 5,000 are still prohibited. So, yeah. But hey, at least we can literally go out again and be inside and outside. So is there another throw party? Because we all been living under a rock for like the last, 14 and a half months almost? Shoot. It's time. It's that time, y'all. Y'all know it's that time for us to get up out there and do some things. Yes, it is. I'm excited. I'm excited because like I can't honestly remember the last time I actually like gone in. Actually, there's barely saying this 2 cents. Not like I'm gonna go in the water at the beach. Like I'm not gonna go in the ocean over in California. If it was like Hawaii or something, yes. But in retrospect, I mean, I sat on the beach this past Sunday for Easter for like a good hour. Then it got really chilly, so that happened for like a hot minute. But I like haven't like really enjoyed the beach and like laid out on the beach, chill, drank on the beach, and just chill and hung with friends. So I'm looking forward to doing that this summer and hoping I get to do a lot of that. I definitely need to get some pool time in because I can't remember last time I went swimming. It was probably at the gym like 2 years ago. Lord. So there's lots of summer activities. I want to do a lot of water sports. Love to go whitewater rafting, hit some amusement parks, all that good stuff. I'm blowing up here today, guys. People just want to play this game sequence with me, and I'm like, no, sorry. Gotta finish up this podcast because I got some errands to run today. I've been procrastinating, but you guys know what that's like. We like to procrastinate. Nothing wrong with it. Get it done when you get it done. I'm not in a rush. I'm on my own schedule today. I've gotten a lot of things done and accomplished, and you know, it's COVID life, so schedules aren't what they used to be these days. But I can tell you that as far as returning to normalcy, these meter maids and ticket fairies and park and patrol are out. So pay your meters and pay your fare. Make sure you guys are moving your cars at 4 o'clock p.m. when it's time for rush hour, or you will get ticketed and towed, and that is not fun at all. I've seen a couple of people get towed, so watch those street cleaning signs and watch those hours you're not allowed to park. Since we're talking about parking, I'm just going to get into it. Let me tell you, y'all know, I'm sure I've talked about this many seasons, probably every season, who knows. Bad drivers. Like, literally, there are so many less people on the road due to the fact of COVID-19, but yet so many terrible drivers. I'm baffled. Like, I don't even know what to think. Like, so, like, literally, there's not a car in front of you, but you're going to drive 10 miles under the speed limit. Oh, wait. We all could have made that light, but you slowed down before it even turned yellow. No one can pass you, so now we're all stuck at this light for another 7 minutes before it changes again. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing. Like, seriously. I guess pandemics bring out terrible drivers. It's just weird. It's like worse. The driving's worse than when the streets were packed and you could barely get anywhere. It would take you forever to get from one side of the 10 to the other side, but I don't know. I hope more people start using public transportation and carpools and getting a little bit more greener. I'm excited for these infrastructure changes that the administration is going to propose that we do. Getting more electrical vehicles in there. I think California's still talking about moving to 100% electrical vehicles by 2025. So we shall see. It's nice to see the city being cleaned up again, less homeless people on the street. California is implementing the housing program for them, where they've taken some of these parks and they transform them basically and have little homes that would be equivalent to that of like having a shed behind your house, where you store your stuff, but like some of them have like 2 beds in them. They have air conditioning, running water, and all that. There's facilities at these in these areas where they have access to restrooms, showers, clean water, food. There's rehabilitation programs to help them get back into the workforce. So kudos to you, California, for trying to get something right. Or there could be possible Newsom's trying to save his ass. Could that be it? I think so. It's definitely gotta be it. Alright, do what you gotta do. But it's getting better. Looking forward to better days. Looking to see the city get back to what it used to be. But the one thing that will never ever change in good old LA are these good old car chases that just go on and on. Like there was a terrible one. Ended up in Beverly Hills, I believe it was like yesterday, and there's like 3-car collision. They had to ram him. It was just a mess. So watch your kids on these sidewalks. Hey, people on these scooters and on these bikes, these chargeable electric bikes, e-bikes and e-scooters, be very careful. These people are out here hitting people, sometimes purposely and sometimes just carelessly, not looking or paying attention to anyone but themselves in that car. So please be vigilant and be very, very careful, y'all. Trust me, I'm someone with experience of taking care of someone who fell off and broke a couple things off one of those e-scooters. So use caution, guys. Like I said, I'd love to give y'all music, and now that I'm up here with my royalty-free, I got some great new artists that released some new stuff. I'm going to pay Nico Rengifo. That's Nico Rengifo with Que Sera.
No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? Por todo yo brindo, desde lo feo hasta lo lindo. Tú eres una prueba que el mundo a mí nunca me brindó. Quería casarme, yo tan loco en ilusionarme, creyendo en tus besos y tus caricias. La verdad no fue el culpable. Ay, todo tiene un propósito y dejarme será solo uno más. Siempre a medias no he logrado encontrar mi otra mitad. El tiempo dirá. Y cuando lo encuentre de ti no me voy a acordar. El día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? Ahora con quién voy a compartir todas mis noches húmedas. Ahora quién me va a dar los besos como tú los das. Todo es una ilusión y eso lo verás. Tú amabas a Nico pero nunca a Nicolás. Tú eras la oveja mala del rebaño. Tu vicio a la fama sí me hizo daño. Tantas promesas fueron por el caño, porque lo único que cumplí son años. Chica, si te vas y luego me quieres ver, eso nunca pasará. Prefiero otra mujer. Chica, si te vas y juegas otro papel que nunca te quedará, como eso de serme fiel. El día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? y mi inseguridad lo hizo más fácil para ti. El día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? Si tú te vas. El día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí?
Chatty Charles. That was Nico Rengifo with Que Sera. That was such a beautiful song. Like, I could totally listen to that again, which I'm going to after I'm done this podcast. Que Sera, Que Sera. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I liked it. I hope you guys liked that. You guys can always hit me up if you want to submit your music for the show. I have a lot of independent artists and new releases that I like to play on the show for my listeners. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at Chatty Charles. You can also follow me on Instagram at The Real Charles Anthony and catch me on my Facebook at Charles Anthony. Make sure you guys are liking, following, and subscribing, and please sharing my shows to the world because it's just nice. If you're listening to me, why can't someone else you know listen to me? So guys, like I was saying earlier, I didn't really touch too much base on fashion. I just told you that I like to style myself. But I'm looking at 2021 summer trends for men, and I have to say that I'm a little impressed. I've seen a lot of things come back. You know, I'm thinking the linens coming back, the V-neck casual. We're doing a lot of slim stuff now, but very super soft slim. So it's like slimming clothes, but it still has like some swag to it. You know, some extra, a little bit of extra fabric. We're moving into, you know, the jean shorts I see for men's fashion this year aren't as tight as they used to be and as short, you know, as they were. They're, I'd say, probably about mid-thigh now. Not as tight and snug as they used to be. We're definitely getting back into a lot of the ripped tees, you know, long sleeve tees and little rips in them. But, you know, men's fashion is looking good for 2021. You can play around with it. You know, I'm a big G-Star fan. Like, I love G-Star Raw. I just love their jeans, their sweats, their tees, their denim shirts are amazing. Reasonably priced. I mean, you get a nice pair of, like, cargo pants from G-Star Raw for about $112. Something like $112 for pants. Oh, no, $112 for a pair of some pants. Hey, it's worth it, guys. I'm telling you, you've got to put money into your clothes. It's not about the name. It's about, you know, the style, the way they make you feel, and it's about the quality and the durability of them. And to be honest, I haven't had any bad luck with my G-Star purchases. I'm a very loyal client. Don't get me wrong, I love my Guess too. Guess is also that's definitely one of my top ones up there. I love all Guess apparel. They have a lot of great stuff. But yeah, a lot of trends are coming back. There's a lot of trends for men, and I'm seeing a lot of the looks for men being very British. Very British. Let me try that again. Very British, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I think it's very fabulous. I love the British look because when I think British, y'all, I think very mod. So when I think mod, it's just like very slimming, boxier, very stylish, very hip, very cool, interchangeable. That's what I get from the whole mod look. Obviously, I used to be a visual merchandiser. When I actually moved here to good old Los Angeles for Ben Sherman, I actually helped open the first ever Ben Sherman store on the West Coast. The other one the other store in New York was open the year prior to that. So yeah, I got to be a part of that whole amazing experience. Let's talk about that. Yeah, that was a great one. Here we go. Story time. This story is about one man who moves to Los Angeles, becomes a visual merchandiser for Ben Sherman / personal stylist. And this is his journey. It began. So it all began, I used to work for Ben Sherman, guys, and visual merchandising. I remember we went to go get this store open in the Beverly Center. It was a huge deal. H&M had just opened in the Beverly Center they were actually getting ready to open. They were opening actually right after us. So we were getting ready to open our store. We had, I think it was 1 or 2 days before the opening of our store, and H&M having to be H&M and coming in like, oh, we're the best store ever. I don't know, you guys are in business now. Anyways, flew in helicopters to deliver like their merchandise and their clothes and all that, making a statement through the sky. We've arrived at the Beverly Center. Well, me being the visual merchandiser and weeks of unpacking clothes and organizing the stock room so that we have replenishment to replenish the store floor when, items are obviously sold. If you guys know the retail game, I'm sure many people worked retail at one point in their life. And I remember coming into work. I was opening with a fellow coworker that day. I believe his name is Matt. And I opened up the back stock room to continue taking inventory. Literally, we had maybe about 2 shelves that we were still waiting for inventory to come in that needed to be filled. And I knew that shipment would be coming in within an hour, hence me being in the store so early in the morning. And I opened the door to the stock room, and it looked like Niagara Falls. It was coming out of the ceiling. Yes, flooded stock room. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of brand new, never touched merchandise had been folded by many of my stockroom employees and my hardworking hands for weeks and days and nights. All destroyed because H&M had to make a statement and a status, flying helicopters and put the merchandise, I guess, on the roof of the Beverly Center. And at some point, something happened. I guess the weight had given pressure to something, and a water pipe had burst. And long story short, clearing a stock room from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. that night, trying to salvage what was good and what wasn't, then having to order literally thousands and thousands of pieces of new merchandise with a grand opening in 2 days. And check this, and a clientele to dress. I had to send out clothes to personal stylists for the Wayans brothers, for Simon Rex, Ray J, like, everything needed to be on point. These people were coming to the store. We were representing them. It's representing myself, my first big time thing as, a rep and stylist for Ben Sherman. And I want to impress my clients. Did I impress my clients? Oh, I did. I did. Yeah. Check out my social media. Go into the archives. Ooh, those archives are probably back to 2004, 5, something. Check it out. They're back in the archives on my social media. That's Instagram. The Real Charles Anthony on Instagram. That's Chatty Charles on Twitter. And Charles Anthony on Facebook. Again, make sure you guys share the show. Subscribe, like, and follow. And spread word. Word of mouth is good. That's something we did back in the day when we didn't have social media like that. Sometimes you could bring up, hey, in a conversation. I listen to a podcast. It's called Chatty Charles. It's pretty good. You should check it out. It's on every platform. Just plugging myself. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Gotta work. Gotta stay in it. Gotta work. So yeah, we all have had tough situations in the work field, present, previously, and definitely probably will have some more in the future. But, you know, with all my experience in the different fields, and I've worked in many of them, in industries, I mean, I'm 41 years old, so I've been around. I started working since I was 13 just because that's me. I like working, I like staying busy, I like staying active and doing stuff and being creative. So that's my hype. So you learn how to push through and press through situations that are of the unknown, like that incident that morning, opening that stockroom door and finding disaster all around me. You can fall and crumble to the ground and cry and give up. But I think y'all know I'm not the kind of person that gives up, and neither should you be. Giving up, that's easy. Why give up? Try harder. Learn from your mistakes. We all grow. We all become better people because you make mistakes. Not able to learn from your mistakes can be detrimental to like life lessons, to your emotions, probably also to if you have any kind of empathy or sympathy to people, because that's important. It's definitely important to learn from your mistakes and to make mistakes, because how do you know right if you don't know anything from wrong? Again, how do you know right if you don't know anything from wrong? Yeah. What's the thing? Now, ladies, I don't have anything on fashion for you. I know you might be a little disappointed because I'm giving the men's fashion tips today, but I'll hook y'all ladies up. I'll hook y'all up next podcast. But I'm just for my men right now because I don't want to see... Please. I don't want to see nobody out here this summer in these rompers. Please. I don't want to see nobody out in summer 2021 wearing a romper. Never got into it. Not my style. Not cute. Not cute. I don't care who told you look cute. The romper has got to run away. So please. Please, fellas. Please, I beg of you. Please, no rompers. That goes for one pieces too. Just no. Y'all know how hard it is when y'all really gotta pee. And yes, ladies, we got a lot easier because you can stand up and unzip and whip. But a one piece, dude, y'all know you asking for too much right there. And think about it, bruh. If you don't fully shake, and you got that one piece on, and you got the little pee-pee marks, ew, nasty. No one pieces, no rompers. Let's just keep that and put that out there. There are other fashions out there. But I want to be a fashion of bathing suits. I need to go bathing suit shopping. Let me tell y'all. You know, I started my workout excursion, and I stopped. And I started. And I stopped. It happens. It's part of life. I'm not mad, but I do need a new bathing suit. During that journey, that fitness journey, which I'm still on, my backside's gotten a lot more tighter and muscular, and I don't know if that button, that zipper's gonna hold too long on that nice Park and Rodin all-white bathing suit that I love so much, custom. I guess we had our summers. I mean, I can still rock it, but I'm gonna rock that for like a private, like, yeah, me and my boo in the hot tub, in a hot spring, you know what I mean? But you ain't gonna get me out in public out there showing. I know some of y'all like to be out there showing all that off, you guys and you ladies. But when you guys do it, I mean, congrats, you got a nice booty. You got a nice, hard, muscular booty. Woo! I don't think it's the same when you're flaunting it, though. That's my opinion. Don't hate me. Hey, I'm LGBTQ, but everyone has their limits. Everyone has their limits. I just feel like too many people are out here trying to parade. It's like, what's real anymore? It's like, that's fake. That's fake. That looks like that. That looks like that. It's like there's no original, like no originality. Be original. It's like everybody wants to look like everybody. How about you look like yourself? Confidence. Because nobody's trying to be following nobody. I've always been a leader. Like, and I'm not gonna front. I'm so over every damn time I go on my Instagram. Fitness, all fitness. Bunch of white fitness boys. Don't get me wrong, I love my white boys. My partner's white. But there are a lot of you white boys out there that like to post these fitness videos. Okay. There are just way too many. I don't even get like feeds for like celebrities, like real celebrities anymore, like A-list celebrities. Y'all don't pop up in my feed. I don't see nothing from Will, Jada, Meryl, Tom, Oprah. Hell, I don't see anything from Michelle or Barack. Now that tells you there's something wrong with the system. When you can't even see the president or one of the former presidents besides the one who's blocked, no mentioning his name on this podcast today, in your feed. It's a sad day when the muscle dude's got more followers than the president of the United States of America. I'll be damned. I don't know what to say, but hey, you're making that money, getting those likes, getting that money, getting those endorsements. I'm not mad at you. That's business, baby. Hustle, baby. You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. And here's a little business 101 from me to you to help you in your game and your hustle. And I hope that my story for my company can inspire you, because I feel what makes business better is bringing every specialty from each crew member to create a little something extra for your client. You take skilled backgrounds from whatever industry, product, or campaign, and you set a whole new standard to a business. Inspire others in no other way, and be ready for a challenge, whether it's big or small, because guess what? It'll keep them coming back. Right? Y'all heard that here from me. C to the A, Charles Anthony. Glad you were here to listen to me. Yes, season 3, episode 3, Spring Fling. Hope y'all had a good time on the show. I gotta get up out of here. Told you I gotta run some errands. Yo, don't forget, check it out. Nico Renifo. Hey, Sarah. That song's bomb. So here you go. I'm leaving with it. Peace out. See y'all next show.